Hey guys, I'm here with Tabman at the 2013 Nationals, and he made day 2. So national championship player, wins last year, and then makes day 2. That's pretty impressive. How do you feel about this year's Nationals?
I wasn't feeling, honestly, terribly confident going into this event. I've been kind of on a Yugioh hiatus. I haven't been playing much, been mostly back in college. I've been to a couple events since then, like I went to Seattle, I went to New Jersey. I think those were actually my only 2 events since. So I only really play tested for maybe a week and a half, not even terribly much then. I wish I would have play tested a lot more. Once you actually start playing the event, you really start thinking, man, like, I wish I was more prepared, because my losses probably were due to, just not being prepared, just not thinking as much.
Did you feel like you misplayed at all? Were there misplays that cost you matches?
Absolutely. There was, I didn't misplay like every single match, but the matches I did misplay were like detrimental misplays. Only one actually cost me, like really bit me in the ass. One was like absolutely awful, but he like handed the game right back to me. There was a game where I judgmented for 4, and then I just forgot to special summon the monsters. Just like completely slipped my mind. I still won that game though.
Wow.
And
that was a mirror match?
No, that was against Evil Swarms.
Oh wow.
So it was a pretty easy matchup. And then the game right after that, that same match, I had 1 card in hand, which is Masters, which I should have used earlier. I forgot, because you need to reveal one.
Yeah.
I activated Star Hole, and then it was like, oh crap. And then I proceed to shuffle, like I'm searching my deck, I shuffle the Masters back into my deck on accident. I had 1 in hand, and I was like, I have 0 in hand, what happened? And then I was like, look, the Masters is in my hand, like I searched it earlier, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know this is, but I know I had it, I'm pretty sure I searched it. He's like, and then someone behind me said, no, that was definitely in his hand. And I was like, okay, so I got the Masters back. I mean, I probably would have won the game anyway, but those are pretty big mistakes.
So round 1, you had a feature match because you're the national championship player, and you won. What was that against?
That was a mirror match.
That was a mirror match? Did you 2-0 or was it 2-1?
Yeah, that was 2-0.
2-0?
I won the first game, the second game went into time, and I won on the last turn.
And the 2 losses, you had 2 losses?
Yeah, I had 2 losses.
And they're both the E-Dragons?
Oh, no, actually, the first one was to Evil Swarms, the second one was to E-Dragons.
Was it because of Eradicator?
Yes.
How many cards did he hit you for? You couldn't play out of it at all?
It's like my entire hand.
Oh, your entire hand's awful.
Yeah, against the Evil Swarm player, it was turn 1, game 1. He went deck lockdown, my draw phase Eradicator, and then game 3 he goes DNA surgery, chain Eradicator.
Oh, so there's nothing you can really do to that.
There's nothing you can do about that.
And you said you had 2 draws. What were the draws?
I had 2 draws. They were both to the mirror match. Like I said, I didn't have too much experience going to this event.
Yeah.
It took me a lot of time thinking about what to search for secrets, what to search for masters, what am I going to do next turn, what do you use Fate on, what do you use Eternity, etc. So in the mirror match is just such a grind, like being able to hold your judgments, do all that. The mirror match is something you need to be extremely prepared for, which I wasn't, and I was still able to grind the mirror matches apparently, but it took so long that they all went into time, and we went to the time game 2, and I got 2 draws.
To anybody that wasn't here at Nationals, the amount of times between rounds was insane. I bet you saw this. Round 1, I think it was 30-40 minutes overtime. Round 2 was an hour. Round 3 is 40 minutes. So every round it was like an hour because the spellbooks was taking so long. E-Dragons was taking so long. So it was a pretty crazy Nationals. You said both draws were the spellbooks, right?
Yes.
And you made day 2. Mm-hmm. So you win Nationals and you, like a week to prepare, and you make day 2. I think that's pretty impressive. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. There's 2,000 people here.
Yeah.
Do you feel good about that?
About making day 2?
Yeah.
Not terribly. I mean, I made it to day 2 with the record of 5-1-2. I had 2 draws going into day 2, which means essentially it was the same thing as being X2, more or less, because it doesn't exactly convert into a loss points-wise, but it means I can't lose another.
Yeah.
Because being X1-2, all the X1-2s did make it in the top 64, so I had to win the next 3, which is basically being the same as X2 at that point in time.
Yeah.
I mean, X2 you could still draw, but not all X2 ones are going to guarantee to make it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't terribly happy with my performance. I mean, considering the preparation I put into it, I was kind of surprised. I was like, man, I might just go like X3 drop or something. It's just silly. But as I continued to play on through the day, I was like, I actually might have a chance as long as I start like really focusing and doing this. I mean, you always want to be confident going to any event. Like, not being confident just won't help you.
Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of helped concretes you as a better player. I'm not saying that anybody thought you were bad, but like you topped with Final Countdown. That was a good meta call. and then you win nationals, you go to the Worlds, and then whole new format, you make day 2. I mean, that's kind of impressive with no preparation. I think that speaks highly of your skill level, even, you know, with a week. That's crazy. Is there any shout-outs you want to do? You have a channel?
Yeah, I have a channel. It's just YouTube/Tyler Tabman. I mean, I don't have very many videos. I keep saying I'm going to post them, so no promises. But, you know, you might as well subscribe, because in the event I do post a video, you would have been subscribed, and you can see my super awesome videos. I might post some relevant content to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll have to start playing again. But if anything, you know, I'd like to think that I'm a pretty funny guy. So whatever I post, you know, it's going to at least be entertaining. So that should be reason enough to subscribe to my channel.
I mean, this is my first time meeting you. You seem like super laid back, super cool, super friendly. I just came up to you and you were talking to me. So, cool guy. I definitely subscribe to his channel. Is there anything else you want to say?
No, that's about it.
Alright, I appreciate the video, and like always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and have a good day.